I believe in our ability to set a goal, maybe a small project, maybe a bigger project, or maybe a multi-year goal. To set that goal, take action, and do it. But what if you run into problems? Problems getting started, problems getting back to it, problems along the way, you're frustrated or you're stymied by something and you just can't get going. Then what? I had that a couple of years ago. I was trying to build my Facebook presence on my Facebook business page. What I wanted to do was be out there more, and Facebook Lives were the most logical thing for me to do. But I wasn't doing them. I do posts, like regular posts, but not the Facebook Lives. So I decided to do a sprint. I would do 10 tips over 10 days on Facebook Live. So what this did was it made me learn the platform and get comfortable with it. And I did. It wasn't easy at first. Gosh, no. And in fact, my first video got scrapped. I believe day 1 happened on what would have really been day 2. That's okay. It doesn't matter if you modify things a little bit. The point of this is to take action, move forward. So I redid number 1 and I kept going. And even number 1 actually wasn't that good. So I had to embrace another concept, which is done is better than perfect. My lighting was terrible. I had no idea. I had a really poor connection quality where I was that day. I had to be out, but I was bound and determined to do it anyway. And I had poor video. So what? I still did it. The next day though, because I'd learned from that, I made sure that I was somewhere where I had a good connection so that my camera had the power and the connection it needed, because I was using that to do a good job, and all of the rest of them the same way. So other things I learned though by doing this was, well, first of all, the big one was I learned the platform. You see, when I started out, I struggled with knowing when the Facebook camera would actually be recording. So I went from this, hello, it's Deanna Ford here, to this. Hi there, welcome to tip number 6, 10 tips in 10 days. I got it down, I learned. Sprints are a great way to get the fire under you, get going, get moving, and take action. Short bursts of energy, just like a running race. Sprint where they out of the gate fast, and then they go, they all out, and then they stop, and they're done. And that's the whole idea with these. In a sense, you're setting an artificial deadline. And that's great, because that can help you prioritize in this short period of time, taking action on the project you want to take action on. It gives you permission to say, this is the main thing I'm going to focus on. If I don't get anything else done, I'm going to get this done. Now, you may need to look at your calendar before you decide you're doing a 5 or 10 day sprint. Make sure it works in your calendar. Talk to your family. Let them know. I mean, if it impacts them, maybe it doesn't. My Facebook Lives, they were just me during my work day. They didn't take very long. I didn't need to confer with anybody. But depending on what you're doing, you may need to do that. It's important that you are able to focus and keep that focus on this everyday activity. So what could you do a sprint with? If you're writing a book, maybe you decide, you're not making progress on this. Maybe you've got a topic within your book and you keep not working on it because something about it got you stuck. So maybe you decide that for the next 5 days, you're going to spend 1 hour on that aspect of your book. 1 hour, 5 days, go. You're going to sit at the desk and you're going to have paper in front of you. You're going to have your laptop nearby, whatever you use, and you're going to sit there and you're going to focus. If you daydream a little, you daydream a little, but you stay and you focus on that task. At the end of an hour, you're done. Maybe you'll make progress one day, maybe you won't, but you'll have given it 5 hours of concerted, focused attention. That could be a sprint. What if you're trying to declutter your house? You've decided there's way too much in your house, but you're not getting it done. Maybe you need to do a sprint. Maybe you pick closets and you count your closets and you have 8 closets. 8 days. How about a sprint that's 30 minutes each day, and you do one closet one day, the next closet the next day, the next closet the next day. Get the idea? But 30 minutes. You could put on some favorite music. You could set a timer on your stove. You could put a timer on your watch, put a timer on your stove, put on some music, whatever. 30 minutes, or whatever your parameters are. You pick the parameters. I mean, that's the cool thing about a sprint, is you decide what is going to work for you. And maybe 30 minutes, you start off, I'm going to do 30 minutes. Yeah, that's it. And then, maybe you rethink it and you go, I looked at my calendar. I definitely could do 20 minutes. I can do 20 minutes. So your sprint is 20 minutes a day. This closet, this closet, this closet. One day you're probably going to do 40 minutes, but another day you're going to be working hard just to get the 20. That's fine. You're making progress. Yay! You're making progress. Anyway, that's the sprint. It's a short burst of energy, gets you out of the gate, gets you moving, gets you working on whatever your project is. If you need content, you get content. If you need closets checked, you got closets checked. You need some time on a subject matter to figure it out. You got permission to sit at your desk and figure out how to figure it out. It's all good. It's all good. If you fall short, you get to the end of your sprint and you land short of what you really wanted to do, celebrate what you did. Be kind to yourself if you didn't completely do what you thought you could do. Learn from it. Take a break. Try another sprint. Adjust the parameters and see if you can do it this time. So now I leave it to you, my friend. What are your thoughts? Have you done sprints? Are you thinking of doing a sprint? Have you got a new idea? It's like, I could do that thing. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this helpful, please click the like button and think about subscribing. I'd love to hang out with you because, as I said, I believe in our ability, mine and yours, to get stuff done, to do what is important to you. You can do this. I know you can. Talk to you later. Bye.